You're watching the Daily Dodge pregame show, presented by John Deere.
BEV proudly present Columbus Cardinal High School football, and tonight it is level 1 of the Division 4 playoffs. The number 1 seeded Columbus Cardinals getting set to host the number 8 seed Altoona Railroaders. Hi again, everybody. Mike Tronson inside the press box alongside my good friend and partner Tim Haldeman. We've got Justin Wilski, a.k.a. Ninja, on site as our videographer and engineer. He's being assisted by Alex. And back at the 95.3 WBEV studios, Kyra handling our radio engineering. And we welcome you to this simulcast tonight, brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game is also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Lamer's Bus Lines, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Prairie Ridge Health, your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty, Kestrel Ridge Golf Course, Cardinal Lanes in Columbus, Ergo Bank, Columbus Country Club, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Landmark Credit Union, Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metalcraft of Mayville, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bread Company, and Jerry's Automotive. We are just minutes away from kickoff. Glad to have you with us on this rather warm October Friday night. Tim Haldeman, it feels like it should be week 1 of the regular season and not week 1 of the postseason, but the second season is getting underway tonight. I can't think of a team more primed and ready to make a run than the Columbus Cardinals. They finished the regular season a perfect 9-0. Champs of the Capital Conference. Of course, many folks remember that they made it to the state semis in the playoffs last year. This is a team that's ready to get after it.
Well, Mike, I just saw Colton Brunell run over here to the sidelines, and he looks like a heifer that's just been let out on grass in the spring, like early April, for the first time. Now, that comes from an old dairy kid that grew up on a farm. The analogy, I think you probably, even the city folks might get that. But, yeah, he's running just as crisp and free and easy. It doesn't look like he has so much as an ingrown toenail. But this guy is a player to be reckoned with, not just for tonight's game, but he's a player to be reckoned with statewide, not only the remainder of this season, but next year, Mike. This kid is really, really good. And Andy Selgrad and his staff have created a group of players who believed in themselves at the beginning of the year, and their one goal the last 2 to 3 weeks has been be healthy. They're healthy, all right? And that's the name of the game. And they're playing a group of kids.
Unfortunately,
tonight.
Altoona is not healthy.
Altoona
right
is
now.
not healthy.
The Railroaders come in really banged up.
They come from a really, really good conference, the Cooley Conference.
The Cooley Conference, yeah.
It's a great conference, but they are banged up. Mike, I got a little inside information. I happened to dine at a local restaurant here this evening on the way coming over here, and I saw some folks in Altoona shirts, and I grabbed them and said, I got room for 3, and it was a family of 3. I'd like to thank Mike and Chrissy and Madison for their camaraderie and their willingness to exchange some information. And Mike actually was a coach on the staff for the last number of years up until last year. So he gave me a whole bunch of information, and he said this is going to be an uphill climb. The offensive line in particular has been decimated by injuries. It's going to be a tough road to hoe for the Railroaders this evening.
You mentioned the offensive line. Their star running back, Colin Boyarski, who has rushed for almost 1,000 yards this year, he is going to play in this game, but he is also fighting a nagging injury. So from what Coach Chad Hansen told me, he is not going to start. He's going to be limited on offense as far as the number of plays that he'll partake in offense. He's still going to play some defense, but it just shows you right now. I mean, this couldn't come at a worse time for the Railroaders, who are, coming off their 4-5 regular season. This is their second consecutive playoff berth, and that doesn't sound like a lot maybe to some people, but you have to consider that this is an Altoona program that historically hasn't had a lot of success And so they have made some great strides the last few years under head coach Chad Hansen and his staff. This is Coach Hansen's 4th year. Coach Hansen's a winner. I mean, he's a graduate of Aleva Strum. He coached at Greenwood back in 2004 through 2011, and he won a Division VII state title at Greenwood in 2011. He also coached at Aleva Strum, his alma mater, from 2012 to 2018. At both of those stops, he was able to take programs that had been struggling and help turn them around. He's doing the same thing here at Altoona. So, yes, it's a tough matchup for the Railroaders tonight, but I tell you what, this program is they're on the rise, they're getting better, and good things are happening up in Altoona.
And to think that, very honestly, they were not even in the playoffs until Viroqua upset a team last week.
Yeah, they had to get in that way,
yeah,
right?
They sort of backdoored their way in a sense. And, guess what? A year from now, you're going to go, guess what? We've made the playoffs 2 years in a row.
Right.
They could care less about that backdoor entrance into the playoffs.
Absolutely.
They made the playoffs, fair and square.
But that is our matchup tonight. We've got Columbus and Altoona, Level 1, Division 4. Right now we're going to step aside. We're going to take a 3-minute break. We'll take a 3-minute break. When we come back, we'll have more of our John Deere pregame show brought to you by the good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. And coming up after the break, of course, we'll have some starting lineups for you. We'll also have the opening kickoff. Right after this 3-minute break on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Cardinal Lanes in Columbus is proud to support the Columbus Cardinal football team. Cardinal Lanes is now open and the place to go when you want to have a great time with friends and family. Check out their 12 lanes of bowling and a large event space. They also feature a great menu and weekly specials like Friday Fish Fry. Follow Cardinal Lanes on Facebook and check them out online at cardinallanescolumbus.com. Cardinal Lanes open 7 days a week, 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Go Cardinals and let the good times roll. As the Columbus Cardinals rev up their playoff season,
golf season is winding down.
But the fun continues at Columbus Country Club. Check out their new menu with great sandwiches, jumbo wings, and handmade pizzas, and enjoy their Friday Fish Fry year-round. And get ready for prime rib every other Saturday starting in December. This winter, join Columbus Country Club for euchre tournaments and Sunday brunch. Follow on Facebook and stop in Highway 73 right in the middle of Columbus behind Fireman's Pavilion. Columbus Country Club, a proud supporter of the Columbus Cardinals. Ready, set, Ergo. The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. At all locations, speak with a live teller, conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. Ergo Bank brings convenience to get your banking done quickly and easily. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p. Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty cheers on the Columbus Cardinals in the playoffs. Linda and her dream team, daughter Ember and son Eric at eXp Realty, have been proudly serving your real estate needs for over 25 years in our community. They'll help you navigate through all of your real estate needs, making your dreams come true. Visit them online at daretodreamproperties.com. Your Dare to Dream team, proud supporters of the Columbus Cardinals.
If you ask a community member what comes to mind when they think Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, chances are they'll say our commitment to our community, and that's why we're proud to cheer on our Columbus Cardinal football team. Farmers and Merchants Union Bank has been proud to offer the latest in banking technology and great customer service for generations. Check us out today at fmub.bank or step into one of our 6 convenient locations. And go Cardinals! Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Kestrel Ridge Golf Course is cheering for the Columbus Cardinals on their journey through the postseason. Take advantage of fall rates and great course conditions by reserving your tee time online at KestrelRidgeGolf.com. Stop in for their fantastic Friday Fish Fry and dining specials. Kestrel Ridge also offers a beautiful event setting for your upcoming holiday party, wedding, or private event. Call to book your event today and check out KestrelRidgeGolf.com for more specials and information.
A wonderful rendition of our national anthem here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. And it's time now for the starting lineups. First, the offensive starters for the Altoona Railroaders. Coming in with a 4-5 record, the quarterback is Ben Kunkel. He is a senior. At running back, Tommy Tomish, also a senior. The wingback is Thorin Steele. He is a senior. The wide receivers include Zavondre Cole, a senior, along with Jackson Berg. He's a junior. And C.J. Varsho, he is a senior. Looking at the offensive line, the left tackle is Peyton Sema. He's a senior. The left guard, Gavin Lofgren. He's a freshman. The center is Damian Larson. Larson is a senior. The right guard is Ben Roth, a junior, and at right tackle is Evan Steffen. He is a junior. Again, that may change slightly. Again, we mentioned that the Railroaders are banged up. That was the tentative starters that I had from earlier in the week. And if we see any changes, of course, we'll let you know about that. But those are the offensive starters for the Railroaders. Now the defensive starters for Columbus, 9-0. And they will start on the line at nose tackle, Colin Selk. He is a 6'5", 290-pound junior. Defensive ends are Brady Engels, 6'3", 240-pound senior, and Jamison Sullivan, a senior at 6'5", 255. The inside linebackers, Milani Aragon, a 5'11", 200-pound senior, along with Colton Brunel, a junior at 6 feet tall, 205 pounds. Outside linebackers are Jefferson Mowbray, a 6'3", 185-pound junior, and Axel Elaine, a sophomore at 6'2", 180. Looking in the secondary, the safety is Riley Knockreiner. Knockreiner is a 6 foot tall, 185-pound junior. And at cornerback, the two corners are Braxton Knockreiner, a 6 foot tall, 185-pound senior, along with Brady Link, 5'9", 190-pound junior. Those are the defensive starters for Columbus. A lot of red and white out there tonight. Columbus, as you can see on your screen. If you're watching on the video stream, if you're not, we'll tell you, if you're on the radio side, that Columbus wearing red jerseys and pants, white numbers, white helmets and trim. Meanwhile, for Altoona, white jerseys, black pants, black helmets, and red numbers. And for those of you on the radio side that can't see it, we'll be underway here in just a moment. Our pregame show tonight brought to you by our good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. Level 1 action here at Fireman's Park. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you. And, hey, send us an email tonight during the broadcast. We would love to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. That's sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we'll give you a shout-out during the broadcast tonight. We want to welcome all of you in to this broadcast. A lot of Columbus fans, I'm sure, that are watching or listening. And to those of you who are maybe up in the Altoona and Eau Claire area that couldn't make the trip down, we welcome you. If this is your first time with us on Daily Dodge TV and WBEV 95.3, we welcome you. Glad to have you with us. It's going to be the Railroaders moving from left to right in the first quarter. Columbus will be kicking off and will be defending the goal to our right. What a warm night. I almost really don't need to wear this jacket,
no,
this
you
windbreaker
don't.
that I have.
I'm down to short sleeves, my friend.
I may just take it off here.
I've got sweatpants in and I got shorts underneath, and the sweatpants might be coming off pretty quick.
All right, so here we go. The ball is on the tee. Corbin Hines will do the kicking. And I read this week, Corbin Hines is tops in the state as far as extra points this season. He has 53 extra points. That is tops in the state. Yeah, I know.
we need four for Hines 57.
All right, bouncing ball on the ground. It can be fielded right around the 15 to the 20, 25, and getting across the 30-yard line. Out towards the 35 on the return. It was Thorin Steele on the return. Corbin Hines brought him down, and so it's going to be a 1st and 10, a McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10 for the Railroaders at their own 34-yard line. Ben Kunkel, the quarterback, as the team breaks the huddle, and will head to the line of scrimmage. And they'll line up with single receivers to both sides of the field. And Kunkel's going to duck under center and back to throw on 1st down. Little lob pass near side, incomplete. And it was intended out on the near side for Zavondre Cole. And his friends, they call him Z. Zavondre Cole, they just call him Z, is what I'm told. So hopefully he wouldn't mind if we call him Z on the broadcast tonight. And it's 2nd down and 10 coming up.
Real quick out, first play of the game, and I was told that they probably would try to open things up rather early, just due to the fact that the offensive line probably will be struggling against that very, very stout Columbus defensive line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll keep it on the ground, handoff, and straight ahead running, and there wasn't much happening. Maybe a gain of a yard for Tommy Tomish. Tomish, I've had three different numbers for him this week. On the roster, he was listed as number 13. The coach told me that sometimes he wears number 55, and I was told right before the start of the game he's wearing number 3. So Tomish with a gain of 1, and it makes it a 3rd down and 9 for the Railroaders from their own 35-yard line. Back to throw is Kunkel, and he's going to launch it down the near side of the field. Ooh. Incomplete. There was a man down there. That was Z again. Zavondre Cole. Braxton Knockreiner was the cover man. Ball just a little overshot, and so a 4th down coming up for Altoona. They'll have to punt it away.
That's something they might want to go to later on in the ball game. He was there. He had a step and a half on his defender, and the ball was thrown over his outside shoulder rather than his inside shoulder, but it was definitely there.
All right, so a punting situation here. And Kunkel is also the punter as he takes the snap, gets the punt away, high floater.
Nice
Link
punt.
back at the 26. He'll take it there. Ahead to the 30, to the outside, 35.
Oh, there's a
Makes
penalty.
a tackle, 40.
That one's got to come back.
And he is wrestled down at the 45-yard line or thereabouts. I think that's where they're going to spot it. And there's no flag, Tim. I know you mentioned
Oh, my
something.
goodness.
No flag on the play.
Oh, my goodness. There was a block in the back at the 35-yard line. You folks at home that are watching it, that was a 100%er. But, hey, calls are missed. But from what I understand, face mask penalty is going to be added on, 15 yards.
Okay, yeah, they did. They did add a face mask. So that's 15 extra yards at the end of the play. So, boy, Columbus now with a really short field. They've got it 1st and 10 at the Altoona 40-yard line. We're 1 minute and 6 seconds into the game. No score as of yet on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard.
For you folks that have never heard me broadcast before, how often do I usually say there's a penalty?
Yeah.
I never, ever say that. That was very glaring.
1st and 10 for the Cardinals at the Railroaders 40-yard line. Link in motion. Cotter will give to Brunel. Straight ahead, 40. And he's taken down. Boy, a nice play there by Tomish. Well, Tomish can play defense too. And he limits the damage there to only about a yard and a half. Tomish, I mentioned he started at running back tonight. He's also an inside linebacker, and he's pretty good, as you can see right there. Made a nice tackle on Colton Brunel. And it's going to be 2nd and about 9 after a gain of 1. Just underway here tonight. Cotter again out of the shotgun on 2nd and 9. Link again in motion. He takes the toss. Link, 40, breaks a tackle, 35. He's to the 30, dragging a tackler with him down inside the 30 and down to maybe the 26-yard line. So Link gets a 1st down. And they're going to mark this. Let's see.
Oh, they added on a penalty.
They added on a penalty, yeah. And I didn't see the flag, to be honest with you. It's another face mask. So 15 additional yards because he was down. That would have been about a 13-yard
gain? It was
gain?
a 13-yard gain, right, Mike.
And then 15
5
face
more
mask, I
added
should
on.
say 5 more added on, beg your pardon. So it's just shy of the 20-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals, deep in enemy territory, just shy of the Railroader 20-yard line. Colton Brunell standing behind Cotter out of the gun. Has the snap, gives it to Colton. Inside the 20, 15, outside 10, 5, and he's pushed out of bounds by Kunkel down near the 5-yard line. Kunkel, who plays safety on defense, with a touchdown-saving push on Colton Brunell to get him out of bounds, but it's going to be first and goal at the 5.
16-yard gain off the left side. And Brunell just sort of cruises. He just sort of floats, just fighting his, finding his way along. Looks effortless, but man, he's going east to west at all times.
First and goal for the Cardinals from the 5. Handoff, Brunell. He's to the 5. Stutter step, left side, through a hole, into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Colton Brunell with a 5-yard scamper. And with 9:36 remaining in the first quarter, it's 6-0 in favor of Columbus on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard.
Just to show you, Mike, how diversified this young man is in his talents. The last 2 runs really illustrate it. The first one that got him down to the 5-yard line was to the left side, and he just outran everybody. This one here was off the left tackle, and he just picked and chose, followed his blockers, and just took his time, waited for everything to develop, and then
Hines' extra point is up and good. So it's 7-0 Columbus, 9:36 left in the first quarter. We'll take a 1-minute break. We're back in 1 minute on WBEV and Daily Dodge TV.
Lamer's Bus Lines. Our community needs you. What drives you? Drive for Lamer.
I wanted to do something good for my community, and now I get to make a difference in kids' lives.
Call or visit us at golamers.com for more information.
There's only so much fishing a retired guy can do.
What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
Our kids need us. I felt like I needed to do something good for my community.
Call or visit golamers.com for more information.
And I'm getting paid for it.
Lamer's Bus Lines. Our community needs you.
At Prairie Ridge Health, we believe that orthopedics is more than surgery. It's about getting your life back. Our collaborative team of expert surgeons, therapists, and nurses work together to get you back to feeling pain-free in your daily life. Our innovative and proven program is designed to get you from hospital to home with confidence. Find out how the Prairie Ridge Health Orthopedic Team can help you at prairieridge.health. Prairie Ridge Health accepts over 70 major insurances, including Dean.
Whoa, down at the 10.
And as we come back, they didn't wait for us to come out of the break as they kicked off, and it's going to be a long field for Altoona as the ball carrier taken down at the 10-yard line. So that's where the Railroaders will set up shop, first and 10 from their own 10-yard line.
He was taken down by the right fielder on the baseball team because there was nobody there. He just plain lost his footing.
So it's McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Railroaders, first and 10 from their own 10, moving left to right, 9:33 to go first quarter. On the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's 7-0 Columbus. And this is a running play that's going absolutely nowhere. And Kunkel tried to go up the middle, and he found it very tough going. And actually lost about 4 yards on the play. So it will be a 2nd and 14 from the 6-yard line. Again, send us an email. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us tonight. You can email the booth. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We'll give you a shout-out. In fact, I've got some emails in the hopper already. We'll get to them shortly. All right, on 2nd and long, the pitch. And off the near side, out across the 5 to about the 9-yard line goes Thorin Steele. He is a senior. Thorin Steele's rushed for a couple hundred yards, a few touchdowns on the ground this season. And he picked up 2 on the play. It'll be a 3rd and 12 coming up now for the Railroaders. 8:18 and counting left in the opening period of play. A 7-0 Columbus lead on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Kunkel back to throw on 3rd and long. Rolling to the far side. Throws on the run. It's out of bounds, incomplete. There was just nobody over there. And it's 4th down and another punting situation for Altoona. They're going to have to punt from the shadow of their own goalpost. If you're just joining us, It was Colton Brunel getting the Cardinals on the board a few moments ago with a 5-yard touchdown run. Corbin Hines tapped on his 54th extra point of the season. 7-0 Cardinals in this Division IV Level 1 matchup tonight here at Fireman's Park. Kunkel in his end zone. He's going to punt. Link is standing at the Altoona 45 ready to receive. Here's the snap back. Kunkel's kick is up. And it will be taken by Link at the 41. He's to the 40, right side he goes. He's to the 35, 30, outside the numbers, 25, 20, right sideline, 15, 10, 5, breaks another tackle, lunges, and he's in, touchdown, Columbus. Brady Link, a 41-yard punt return for a touchdown, and it's 13-0 Cardinals. Wow.
Yeah, the wall was set up on the right side, and made a nice grab at the 41, had plenty of room to catch the football, just not very good coverage by the Railroaders special teams, and got himself one block on the right side, and pretty much had cleared sailing down until about the 10, and then he ran into some traffic, made a couple good moves, and drug a tackler into the end zone.
Extra point is good by Hines. 14-0 Columbus. 7:49 left in the first. Back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Thanks again for inviting me to your cabin, Andy, but are you at all worried about not calling Surefire and Horicon and upgrading to a Lennox home comfort system? The weather sounds surreal out there.
Scott. Its name is Scott. He's a unionized weather monster.
A unionized weather monster is outside this cabin right now? Are you sure you don't want a Lennox home comfort system out here?
Yeah, it's no big deal. That's why the doors and windows are barricaded. And if he gets closer, I scare him off with this.
Get that blow dryer ready. The weather monster is coming in.
Nah, that's just Bigfoot's cousin Margaret. I invited her for dinner. She makes a great stroganoff.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
All righty, 7:49 remaining in the first period on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus 14, Altoona nothing. Here's the kick, and it's going to go into the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Railroaders will have it once more, but they find themselves down 14-0. I mentioned some emails are starting to come in here tonight. Let's get to some of those right now if we can. And this one says, hi, Tim and Mike. Jared Fox listening on 95.3 WBEV radio while hauling loads of corn in for my dad on the Fox farm. Says, I hope to see you two later tonight. And let's go Cardinals. It's playoff time, says Foxy. Jared Fox.
And we better hear from his sister Sherry, because I bumped into her yesterday at the local gas station and told her she best be listening tonight and watching, because her big brother Jared is going to be a star on our show, of course.
On 1st and 10 from the 20, the Railroaders will keep it on the ground, and off the left side goes Tomish. Tomish will be tackled right around or just shy of the 25. I guess we'll call it the 24. Gain of 4, and a 2nd and 6 coming up. Got an email here. It says, tuning in from my daughter's volleyball game in Cross Plains. Joe, this is from Joe Zander. He says, I love Altoona's team name, but he says, let's go Seabus. That's from Joe Zander. Hey, I do too. I'm a big train guy. And Railroaders, hey, I love that nickname too.
Hey, how about the Rio home talent team? They're the Rail Men.
The Rail Men. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right, and another run here off the left side for the Railroaders. And again, it was Tomish. Tomish that time got out across the 25. They're going to mark it around the 27, where it's going to be 3rd and a short 3 or a long 2. Again, send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to hear from you. Hey, if you're an Altoona fan, don't be shy. Send us a message. We'll get you a shout-out tonight. I used to, a lot of people probably don't know this, but I went to college at UW Eau Claire, and I used to work at Channel 13 TV in Eau Claire. And so one of my jobs was shooting highlights for the 10 o'clock news of all the high school sporting events in the area. And I used to go to Altoona quite a bit. And not much happening up the middle there. Boy,
got a yard.
Mass of red jerseys Tomish trying to go up the middle, and yeah, he got about a yard is all he got there. So it's 4th and about 1. Yeah, I worked for WEAU TV, 1995 through 1997. My good friend Bob Gallagher, who's a news anchor up there these days, he was the sports guy back in those days, and he was my boss. And Bob, I don't know if he's tuned in tonight, but Bob, hope you're doing well if you are. Those were good times back in the mid-90s.
Well, I will say this. The Railroaders are taking an awful long time in the huddle, and there's no way they're going to get this off.
We will find out.
We're going to watch the guy down here.
It's 4th down, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 1, down 14-0 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. They'll keep it on the ground.
Didn't get it.
And I don't think he got it.
Nope. Nothing.
And that was Tomish, the ball carrier, and he was stuffed. Columbus was ready for it. The ball goes over on downs to Columbus with 5:22 remaining in the first period. And Columbus will have a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down at the 29-yard line of Altoona.
Well, I give him credit for trying. I really do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go for it on 4th and 1, absolutely. 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. Low snap. Cotter has it, throws to the outside. Link has it, 30, 25, 20. He's going to go down the left sideline. 10-5, touchdown, Columbus. A 29-yard touchdown pass from Cotter to Link. And with 5:13 to go first quarter, it is now 20-0 in favor of Columbus. So Link, that is his second touchdown.
And, of course, I was greeted by Dad on my way coming up the steps here tonight. Yeah. He had to ask me what I did today. As if he didn't know.
As if he didn't know. Here's Hines' extra point. It's up. It is good. All right, 21-0 Columbus leads. Back in 1 minute. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEB.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip with bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Back to live action. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you. Kickoff fielded around the 9 to the 10. 15, 20, and out across the 25-yard line. On the return was Jackson Berg, and they'll mark him down around the 26, so a pretty decent return of about 15 yards. But right now, with 5:08 to go in period number 1 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is 21-0 Columbus leading Altoona, and the latest score a moment ago was Nathan Cotter's 29-yard touchdown pass to Brady Link. 1st and 10 for the Railroaders from their own 26, moving left to right first quarter. And Kunkel under center, back in the pocket. Throwing to the near side, it is incomplete as he wanted to hit Zavondre Cole. Z, they call him. And the pass a little bit too tall for Z. Knockreiner was out there in coverage, and it's second down coming up.
Just got a score in from Johnson's Creek. Randolph up 8-0 over the Johnson Creek Blue Jays on a 24-yard passing TD to Dietrich Meyer. Conversion good, 8-0. That's from Andrew Wallace.
Our good friend.
We should put him on the payroll. What do you think? We don't make those decisions.
No,
but
we
if
don't.
we did,
no, we don't.
Guess what? He'd be on my payroll.
On 2nd and 10 for the Railroaders, Kunkel fumbled it, and it was pounced on by Thorin Steele. Ooh, boy, very close to a turnover there, but Steele pounced on it. And it's a loss of yardage back to the 21, about a loss of 5. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15. We got another email that just came in here a moment ago. This one says, this is from Joe Zander again. He says, what time do you guys tee off tomorrow? He says, always great listening to some of the best announcers in the nation. Keep up the great work, fellas. He says, Fox, get off the phone. Pa's waiting for you is what he says.
Hey, Joe, you want to know the truth? I got an 8 o'clock tea time at one of our sponsors.
I'm working tomorrow morning. Sorry,
Yeah, I
can't
know
play.
you are, but Joe, I got an 8 o'clock tea time. Let me know if you can join me, okay? Seriously, I'm not joking.
Again, sports@dailydodge.com. Send us an email. We want to hear from you. We love interacting with our listeners and viewers. Sports@dailydodge.com. Send me your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Kunkel throwing, and it is caught across the middle and getting hit hard at around the 45-yard line. C.J. Varsho. But a heck of a throw by Kunkel. That's the first down of the game for the Railroaders, and they've got it out near midfield. It'll be 1st and 10 at their own 46, but nice strike and nice catch and run by Varsho.
Well, that Varsho is a pretty popular name up there in the Northwoods, you know. Guy by the name of Gary Varsho used to play for the Minnesota Twins. Remember him?
I remember that name. I do.
And his kid right now is playing for the Diamondbacks. I actually had the great opportunity to call balls and strikes behind that young man when he caught at UW Milwaukee.
1st and 10, Railroaders at their own 46, single receiver to the left. Varsho in motion, and Kunkel hands it up. Oh, boy. Second effort on the carry was Tomish, and he was initially stopped right at the line of scrimmage. A little second effort got him about
couple inches.
Couple inches, maybe. So it's going to be a 2nd and a long 9, we'll call it.
You know, it is political season. You're a little liberal with that yard right there, pal. Let me tell you. Big time. You might have got a half a foot. Great job by the big boys up front for Columbus. And I'll tell you what, that pass from Kunkel to Varsho, those boys,
yeah.
that young man's got some quickness. And you know, Z out here on the other side, that kid can run too.
On 2nd and a long 9 or a short 10, they hand it off. Oh, what a hit.
Ouch.
Tomish got absolutely leveled by Milani Aragon. Oh, my goodness. That's a hit he's going to feel tomorrow.
Oh, he feels it right now, man.
Oh, boy, that's a gain of 2. 3rd and roughly 8 to go, but Milani Aragon just leveled him with that hit. That's
that was
that's
painful.
not for the faint of heart.
That was painful up here in the booth. Just watching. Whoa. He got him with his shoulder.
Most of our listeners would say listening to us is painful, so we know a thing or two about that.
Speak for yourself.
Okay, I'm just giving you a hard time. All right, it's 3rd and 8 for the Railroaders from their own 48-yard line. Kunkel gives it to Tomish, bounces off one man, and he's going to get stopped, and nothing doing. And Aragon was there again defensively, along with some help from his friends. So now it sets up a 4th down and 8 for the Railroaders, who are going to be forced to punt it, one would think. 21-0 our score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. We have 1 minute and 42 seconds and counting left to play, period number 1.
And guess what? Number 2 is back there to field the punt.
That's Brady
I think
Link.
If I was Kunkel, I think I would
kick away from him?
Aim for the deep shortstop area over there at about the 20-yard line.
So Kunkel back in punt formation. Link, as Tim mentioned, will go deep to receive. Here's the
Whoa.
punt. Oh, and he gets it away. And Link will take it at the 15.
Oh, boy.
Here he goes. He's to the 20. 25 breaks a tackle. To the outside, breaks another tackle. 30. 35, and finally taken down at around the 40-yard line. Tomish was the one to bring him down, but that's where Columbus is going to set up shop. Hey, we've got some emails coming in here. This one says, Bert and Sue Skinner from Cumberland watching our grandson Ben. And it says in the email, Ben's mother, Katie, works at WEAU TV. So, yeah. Hey,
small world, ain't it,
it's
Mike?
a small world,
yes, sir.
As I said, I mentioned it earlier, and they heard it. I worked at Channel 13 from 1995 to 97, and I was a sports and news photographer, and I had a great time working in the newsroom back then. Thank you, Bert and Sue, for that nice email. We'll get to some more here in a moment. 1st and 10 Cardinals on their own 41. Brunel takes the handoff. Left side 40, breaks the tackle. He's to the 45, 50. Down the sideline 40, 30, 25, and he's finally tackled inside the 25. That was Jackson Berg making the tackle. But Brunel with a big gainer down to the 20-yard line.
39 yards.
The Railroaders, 39-yard pickup. Under a minute to play now in the first quarter, and that's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Columbus.
4 carries for 61 yards for Brunel and 1 touchdown, and soon to add a whole bunch more.
First and 10, Cardinals. Just shy of the 20 of Altoona. Cotter hands it up. Brunel through a hole. 15, 10. Dragging a tackler down to the 5, and he's finally wrestled down there. That was Colin Boyarski on the tackle for the Railroaders. I mentioned that he wasn't going to play a whole lot of snaps on offense tonight, but he was going to be in on some defensive plays. Again, one of the many players on this Railroaders team battling injuries right now, but it's a first and goal after the gain of almost 16 on the play. First and goal for the Cardinals from the 5-yard line. Final seconds ticking away here at the end of the first quarter. 4 seconds to see if they get the playoff. Cotter, they will. Hands it to Brunel. Big hole into the end zone, untouched for the Columbus touchdown. Another 5-yarder for Brunel. And as time expires at the end of the period, it's now 27-0 in favor of Columbus. Brunel's second touchdown of the game. His second 5-yard touchdown run. And so Hines looking for another extra point.
This
Here
is
we
history.
Go.
This is history, folks.
And Tim,
right here.
Tim has been waiting for this.
Take it away, Mike. It's all
Here's
yours.
the kick up. The kick is good. And that is Hines' 57th extra point of the season. At the end of the first quarter, it's 28-0 Columbus on top of Altoona. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and WBEV.
Jerry's Automotive in Beaver Dam is a champion of our local schools. Team up with Jerry's Automotive by pumping your gas at their Spirit Pump, where 2 cents of every gallon is donated to a local school each month. Jerry's Automotive also provides exceptional vehicle service and repairs and a great selection of convenience items. Visit Jerry's Automotive Center WI.com and on Facebook. Jerry's Automotive, 700 North Spring Street in Beaver Dam, across the street from Beaver Dam Food Pride.
Looking for a change? A new career that checks all of the boxes? Excellent benefits? A great team culture? And plenty of room to grow? Metalcraft of Mayville is looking for candidates like you to fill openings in Mayville, West Bend, and Beaver Dam. Metalcraft truly believes employees make the difference, offering paid training, top wages, and a regularly sanitized, safe workplace. Apply today at mtlcraft.com.
Metalcraft of Mayville.
We start the second quarter, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Columbus leads Altoona 28-0 in this Division 4 Level 1 playoff game. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you. Ninja, a.k.a. Justin Wilski, is here. He's our videographer and engineer. He's got Alex assisting him tonight here in the booth. And, of course, we want to thank Kyra, our radio engineer, back at the 95.3 studios for helping us out tonight as well. Here is the end-over-end kick, and it will be bouncing, looks like into the end zone. It will for a touchback. Wanted to get to some more emails. This one says, Auntie Brenda and Uncle Paul cheering from Fondy for number 47, the Jackman. And they also say, go Marsh Ladies volleyball tomorrow. And our
They're
number
taking on
4,
Waterloo.
Haley Lehman. Yeah, so
at Waterloo.
Thank you very much for that email. Another one from Foxy here. It says, slow down so I can at least see a little of the game. He says, Mike, I think we need to have Tim milk a cow at halftime on Daily Dodge.
I know how.
And
trust me, I know how.
And he also says, Xander, your right paw is waiting for me. That's from Jared Fox. And now Joe's checking in again. I'd love to join you. Busy volleyball schedule. He can't play golf with you tomorrow. Sorry. Again, sports at dailydodge.com is where you'll find us. And on 1st and 10 for the Railroaders, they keep it on the ground. And that was number 17, Colin Boyarski. And Brady Engel got in on the stop, but it is
no gain.
No gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, you can send us an email tonight, sports@dailydodge.com. Don't be shy. We want to hear from you. sports@dailydodge.com. Again, if you're new to us, send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. We will gladly give you a shout-out. We love interacting with our listeners and viewers during these broadcasts. Glad to have you with us. All right, 2nd and 10. Kunkel back to throw. Now rolling to the right a little bit. Throws on the run. It's caught out there on the run. Nice catch made by Berg. And looks like they're going to mark this at around the 25-yard line.
We're going to give them 6.
6? I would agree with that assessment. So it's going to be a 3rd down and about 4 to go. Just underway here in the second quarter. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it's Columbus 28 and Altoona nothing. Railroaders taking their time in the huddle here. Now they'll break it. And they'll come to the line of scrimmage. Single receiver to the right side. Kunkel will drop down under center. Wingbacks left and right. And the handoff, and Boyarski going absolutely nowhere. My goodness, Aragon was there, and so was Brady Engel, number 66 in your program. Big defensive end.
Lost a yard.
Lost a yard back to the 25 is correct. So it's 4th and 4, or 4th and 5, I should say. Clock running. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Mike, is it too far to look ahead to next week? What do you think? Who does Columbus get? Winner of
so
who?
If Columbus would get either Adams Friendship or Baldwin Woodville. Adams Friendship is the 4 seed. Baldwin Woodville is the 5 seed in this bracket. So a 4-5 matchup being played tonight up in Adams. Here's Kunkel to punt. And it will bounce, and Link going to run up on it, and no, he's going to get away from it. Smart move. That ball was bouncing wildly, and he decided better of it. He didn't want to try and make a running grab of that bouncing ball, so he just backed away, and it was downed at about the 43-yard line or so of Columbus. That's where they'll set up shop. 9:24 to go in the opening half, and it's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Columbus, leading 28-0. Single receiver to the right side, couple receivers to the left as well. Cotter out of the gun. Brunel standing behind him. Cotter wants to throw. He's going to throw left side, incomplete. Looks like it was intended for Riley Knockreiner. And Ben Kunkel was out there in coverage. Incomplete, 2nd down coming up. We've got an email here. How about this? This one says a shout-out to the voice of Columbus Athletics, Marlon Hensler. And it says, also tell Foxy and Xander to settle down. That's from Logan. Logan Kehoe checking in tonight on the broadcast. Thank you very much, Logan. Hey, Marlon, you got a fan club. He's to our right here in the press box tonight.
Fan club of 1 and counting, no doubt. It's still a club,
It's still a club. 2nd and 10 for the Cardinals from their own 43. Again, receivers to each side. This time they'll hand it off Brunel, 45, straight ahead. And, boy,
ouch.
That he was brought down on the play by Berg. But Brunel is so hard to bring down, as we talked about. Picked up about 6 yards on the play, and it's going to set up a 3rd down and roughly 4. Foxy checking in again here. Yahoo! Corbin number 57, extra points. That's awesome. He says, Joe Xander, you better golf a 57 tomorrow with Tim. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Foxy's loving our broadcast tonight. Jared Fox. Sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send us one. Here is a low snap. Cotter on 3rd down, looking to throw. It is caught. Mowbray, and right at the 45 of Altoona. That should be enough for a 1st down. Absolutely. He got it by a couple of yards, it looks like. And so that's a gain of 4 yards. And it's a 1st and 10. A McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Columbus Cardinals. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, and Lamers Bus Lines. Ball's on the far hash First and 10 Cardinals from the 45 of Altoona. And the give is to Brunel. Stutter steps ahead 40. He's on his feet inside the 40 and down to about the 36 or so. And a tackle made on the play by Nathan Hansen, the outside linebacker.
You got 9.
Second
Mike,
and 1 coming up.
Let's go back a play. That little 4-yard out to Mowbray just moments ago to get that first down. You know, that may not look like a whole lot right today, and it isn't. But you know what? In a couple weeks, they're going to need that kind of play. And now's the time to work on that kind of stuff. Sure, they do it in practice. Practice is one thing. This is another.
Second and 1. Cardinals at the Railroaders 36. Cotter is going to throw. He's going to launch it. Downfield. Got a man. It's incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Braxton Knockreiner. He had his defender beat by a step or so. Oh, my goodness. Seth Hornby, the cornerback, was in coverage, and Knockreiner had him beat, but he could not come up with that throw from Cotter. Third and 1 coming up.
Overlaid by a quarter step.
Wow, that was close.
Yeah.
That was mighty close.
Here again, Nathan Cotter, when he's got time, he just looks so comfortable in the pocket. And he's got such a strong right arm, and he's got some really good targets to throw at here.
On 3rd and 1, give to Brunel. Straight ahead to the
Nice
34-yard. Yeah, very nice tackle by Boyarski. But it's enough for a first down. McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Columbus Cardinals. Our game tonight also brought to you in part by Lamer's Bus Lines, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Prairie Ridge Health, your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty, Kestrel Ridge Golf Course, Cardinal Lanes in Columbus, Ergo Bank, Columbus Country Club, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, and Landmark Credit Union.
By the way, I demand the commission on Kestrel Ridge Golf Course.
You do, huh?
I demand the commission on that one.
First and 10 for the Cardinals at the Railroader 34. Give to Brunel. Up the left side he goes. 35 to the outside. 30, 25. Turns it upfield. 15. And he's pushed out of bounds. Just shy of the 10-yard line. He was ushered out of bounds by Hunter Hibbard. I beg your pardon. Tomish, rather. I forgot about the number change. Tomish wearing number 3 tonight.
23-yard gain.
But, yeah, 23-yard pickup for Brunel.
Over the 100-yard mark, 10 carries for 122. Calculate that one per carry.
You said
10 carries for 122.
Okay.
Come on,
So
quickly.
12.2 a carry.
Very
There you
good.
go.
You must have passed, math at
Lucky guess. Lucky
Claire.
at UW. Hey, I'm proud of my UW Eau Claire education.
Oh, Cotter kept it.
This is Cotter, on the keeper, and he will get inside the 10, near the 7, before being brought down on the play.
We're going to call it the 8, Mike.
By Hansen.
I'm going to call it the 8. We'll see what they do in the scoreboard. Okay. Marlon, the PA guy, says 8. We'll give him a gain of 3. You might be right. It might be the 7. It's pretty doggone close, Mike.
Oh, okay.
If that's how we have to entertain the folks the rest of the night.
Second down and 6 from the 8. The Brunel straight ahead. 5, lunging into the end zone. Touchdown, Columbus. Colton Brunel got the hat trick already. His 3rd touchdown of the game. This one's an 8-yard run. And with 5:41 to go until halftime, it is now Columbus 34-0 on top of Altoona. Officially, we'll call that an 8-yard touchdown run.
Yep.
And Corbin Hines, who has 57 extra points on the season, will try number 58.
We are opening up a new bottle right here.
It's up and good.
Yes, sirree.
35-0 Columbus leads. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Kestrel Ridge Golf Course is cheering for the Columbus Cardinals on their journey through the postseason. Take advantage of fall rates and great course conditions by reserving your tee time online at KestrelRidgeGolf.com. Stop in for their fantastic Friday fish fry and dining specials. Kestrel Ridge also offers a beautiful event setting for your upcoming holiday party, wedding, or private event. Call to book your event today and check out KestelRidgeGolf.com for more specials and information.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We also offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
All right, here's the ensuing kickoff. Taking it around the 15 to the 20, 25. This is Berg, breaks one tackle, gets out across the 25, and then taken down around the 26-yard line. 35-0, Columbus leads Altoona on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And we have 5:34 to go until intermission. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Railroaders, 1st and 10 from their own 26. Got an email here, says, listening from home in Beaver Dam, go Cardinals, from our good friend, Big Jer. Big Jer, he is, as I mentioned, a huge supporter of high school athletics in our local area. See him at a lot of games, drives the bus, cheers them on, and on first down, on the carry was Thorin Steele. Steele gets to the, well, just back to the line of scrimmage is all, so it's going to be no gain. 2nd and 10 coming up. Yeah, I mentioned, Colin Boyarski battling injury, so he's going to be limited tonight for Altoona offensively. He came into this game with nearly 1,000 yards rushing. He's a great story. Colin Boyarski, in his sophomore year, rushed for only about 75 yards during the season. In his junior season last year, he had 1,200 yards rushing. Ooh, there's a nice toss out to the right side. It's caught out there, and this is Steele again. But as soon as he makes the catch, he is hit and pushed back.
By guess who? Colton Brunel.
Colton Brunel, he can play defense
I was going
too.
like, wow, is that a textbook tackle? I mean, he just grabbed a hold of his ankles and just kept driving and driving and driving. Guess what? Colin Brunel can play defense too. Whoa.
But, I mentioned Boyarski because, Coach Hansen of Altoona was telling me it just shows you what can happen when you get in the weight room and work hard, work your butt off. You can do great things, and he's done that, although he's battling injury right now. Back to throw Kunkel. He's going to launch it down the right sideline. Got a man, and it's incomplete. That was intended for Z, and boy, I thought for a moment that that might connect because Z had beaten Knockreiner by a step or two down that right sideline. That was close, but it's incomplete, and a 4th down and 7 coming up for the Railroaders. 4:06 to go until the break.
This is really good for Columbus to see the speed on the outside and to have to cover those kind of guys because, in 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, okay, you're going to see the same type of thing, and you better be ready for it.
Kunkel back in punt formation. Link back to receive. Here's the punt. And it will be going, well, I thought it was going to go out of bounds, but it stays inbounds. No return here, and it will be downed around the 29-yard line by Seth Hornby. So that's where the Cardinals will take over with a McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10. Our game tonight brought to you in part by Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metalcraft of Mayville, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bread Company, and Jerry's Automotive. Thanks to all those fine partners for their support of Columbus High School football here on Daily Dodge TV and also on 95.3 WBEV. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman from Fireman's Park in Columbus on a beautiful, rather warm evening for this time of year. We're not complaining, though. And it's 1st and 10 for Columbus from their own 29. Couple receivers to the near side of the field. Cotter out of the gun, has the snap, looking to throw. And now he will across middle. Knockreiner has it there. 36 and gets taken down around the 37-yard line. Berg with a nice tackle. He got on Braxton Knockreiner in a hurry and made the tackle. Still a pretty good gain, though. Gain of about 9. 2nd and 1 coming up. Again, send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. We'd love to get some emails from somebody not named Jared Fox or Joe Zander. Not that we don't love those guys, but send us an email, sports@dailydodge.com. We'll take your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for. Now, hey, Foxy, Joe, we love you guys. You know that. All right, on 2nd and 1, Cotter again to throw. Good protection, dumps it off, caught. Brunell, 40. And to the 45, and he spins out of a tackle, stays on his feet, now finally brought down. But, Tim, you mentioned this last week to me, and this is something we have not seen a ton of. That is Brunell catching a pass out of the backfield. And that's one of the rare times this season. He got a first down, by the way. That's one of the few times that we've seen Brunell catch a pass.
Here's the growth of Nathan Cotter. That's what that's all about right there. He read his number 1 target, his 2 target, his 3 target.
He checked down.
And then he checked down as Brunell just leaked out of the backfield. And oh, by the way, he got 9 yards. It's pretty simple.
1st and 10. McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 46. Cotter, good protection, throwing downfield. Look out, he's got a man! Incomplete! Oh, my goodness. Braxton Knockreiner had the defender beat by a couple of steps. Ben Kunkel was in coverage, and that was so close. 2nd and 10 coming up. But we've seen on both sides, for both teams, they've come close on a couple of long pass plays tonight.
Well, Mike, there's going to be some people right now that are going to say they're just sort of like rubbing their nose in the sand.
There's a penalty, by the way, on Columbus.
There's a penalty on the field. That's irrelevant. The penalty flag is irrelevant. It's on Columbus. But, a lot of people would say, hey, you're just rubbing it in, okay? I'm sorry. It's still the first half, okay? And you're practicing today in a game situation for next week and the next week and the next week and the next week. That's what this is all about. You got to do it. You just got to get better. And Knockreiner is going to be the first to tell you that he's got to catch that football right there. Yes, it would have came back. That's irrelevant. He's got to catch that football. He'd be the first to tell you.
And after the penalty, but it was a holding penalty, it's 1st and 23 now for Columbus, back at their 34-yard line. And this is Brunell straight up the middle, 45, 50 to the outside. He's to the 40, and he stepped out of bounds. He did step out of bounds right near the 40-yard line of Altoona.
26-yard gain.
Yeah, and it's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down, 1st and 10 for the Cardinals. And
12 carries, 156 yards as the count continues for Colton Brunell.
Hey, my sister just sent us an email. And she says, Mars, Jupiter, and Lexi say go Columbus all the way from Williston, North Dakota. P.S. Hello, Tim. My
where's
sister,
Saturn?
I don't know.
Okay.
But those are the furry friends. My sister's out visiting her former roommate in North Dakota, and they're tuned into the broadcast in Williston, North Dakota. Thanks, Lori, for the email.
Hope you had a good trip. One.
He's got a man. It's
intercepted. Oh, my.
And this is Kunkel. He's to the 15, 20, and finally taken down. That pass was intended for Oliver Setz, and Kunkel at the last second stepped in front as the ball was slightly underthrown and made a heck of a pick on it.
Well, Mike, you had the nail on the head right there. Once again, Cotter with ample time in the pocket. He just, went off his number 1 guy, off his number 2 guy. Eventually ended up going to Oliver Setz late, and he's going to learn from that throw. In the fact that when you go to somebody late and it's that far down the field, you got to get that ball out in front of that intended receiver and allow him to run under the football, and do not allow the defender to have access to the football.
All right, so it's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down and 10 for Altoona. Railroaders have it at their own 25, moving right to left, second quarter. Handoff, and off the left side of the line. I believe that was at Tomish. Let's see, it was. Tommy Tomish on the carry, and he got back to the line of scrimmage. So
150 and counting,
no gain on that
remaining
play
here in the first half.
We have an email here. This one says, a shout to Grandma Karen and Grandpa Ron from your cheering squad at the game. Oh, they're right in front of us here. Right in front of us here. You guys didn't have to email. You could have turned around and just told me that,
That was the shortest email in history.
That's the shortest email, the shortest distance it had to travel. I love it. All right, on the next play.
Ooh.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
Ball's loose.
7
Picked
points.
up by Columbus and into the end zone for the touchdown goes Axel Elaine. Axel Elaine with a fumble recovery for a touchdown.
He actually sort of knocked down the pitch on the triple option. The quarterback, faked the dive and then went around the left side and eventually decided to pitch it to the trail man. And Axel just got right in the way, knocked it down, picked it up. Scoop and a score, as they say.
Scoop and a score, you got it.
Our ESPN neighbors.
Hines to attempt the extra
High
point.
snap.
It is, but plenty of leg on the kick. It's up and good. So with 1:15 to go in the first half, 42-0 Columbus. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Are you ready for
yards was
peace
that?
of mind? Chad Guzzi here, owner of Air Care in Beaver Dam. If you're tired of unexpected repair bills, you want to sign up for our Total Care plan. It ensures top performance and prolonged life of your heating and air conditioning equipment. Air Care's Total Care customers receive annual inspections as well as a reduced maintenance rate plus a 10% discount on all service repairs. Air Care, big enough to serve you, small enough to care. 920-356-8860.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, or all-you-can-eat deep-fried fantail shrimp for $14.99. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Book your wedding, anniversary, or birthday celebration now for 2022.
Back to live action, and on the ensuing kickoff, straight ahead on the return, out to the 30-yard line for the Railroaders goes Berg. And he got hit pretty good there, but 68 seconds left in the half. And on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is now 42-0 Columbus leading Altoona. And it's McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down coming up for the Railroaders. Again, we've been getting emails all night long. Send us one tonight at sports@dailydodge.com. Sports@dailydodge.com is where you will find us tonight. By the way, I got to ask the group in front of us here, where are Grandma and Grandpa watching tonight? They're in Horicon. Okay, so not too far away. All right. Well, thanks for, what's that? Okay, gotcha. All right. Here is a 1st and 10. And on the carry, that is Berg. Berg dancing his way up the middle, out across the 30, near the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. Yeah, emails are starting to come in now. See, you whine a little bit about Jared Fox and Joe Zander, and you get results. I'll get to those emails here shortly, folks. 46 seconds and counting left in the first. I'm just teasing.
Yeah, right.
Okay, maybe a little.
Oh, God love those two guys.
Well, yeah, we do. We've known those guys a long time.
We should have an end of the year little gathering, us four, and just talk over the great times.
Imagine we could tell stories there. Two receivers left, one to the right. 2nd and 7 for the Railroaders from their own 33. Back to throw is Kunkel. And he's going to run to the near side. Being chased now. Throws on the run. It is incomplete. That one intended for Berg on the near sideline. Riley Knockreiner right in front of his own bench was in coverage. And that was
hit him in a bad place.
Yeah, exactly.
Right square between the right hand and the left hand.
So that stops the clock with 7 seconds remaining until halftime. And
is this the same score we had last week at halftime? I think so. 42 zip?
Last week at halftime it was 49-0.
Oh, okay.
All right, on 3rd and 7. So they'll keep it on the ground. And just trying to see if that was that Boyarski? Let's see. Yeah, Boyarski was on the carry that time, but only got maybe a yard, if that, and that's the end of the first half of play here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. 2 quarters in the books in this Division IV Level 1 playoff matchup. And at halftime, on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, it is Columbus 42, Altoona nothing. Stay with us. We will take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental. If you've been unhappy with your smile, it's time that you come and see us. Our team of doctors are waiting to help you get your smile back. We'll take the time to talk with you and treat you like a member of our family, not just another number. Whether it's a whole mouth makeover or simply a little tweak, we'll find the right solution that fits you. For your free, no-pressure consultation, call us today at 623-5559.
October means Ram Power Days at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring scary low deals on brand new Ram trucks. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with today's frightening interest rates, 1.9% for 60 months plus $2,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs will put those nightmares to rest. For you ghoulish sport utility buyers, take $2,250 off Dodge Durangos or finance interest-free for 48 months plus $750 off. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
We have reached halftime here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. And at the break in this Level 1 playoff game, Division 4 action, it is Columbus, the number 1 seed, leading number 8 seed Altoona. It's the Cardinals 42 and the Railroaders nothing. Our game tonight brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Lamer's Bus Lines, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Prairie Ridge Health, your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty, Kestrel Ridge Golf Course, Cardinal Lanes in Columbus, Ergo Bank, Columbus Country Club, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Landmark Credit Union, Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metalcraft of Mayville, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bread Company, and Jerry's Automotive. My name is Mike Tronson. My good friend and partner Tim Haldeman joins me as per usual tonight. We also want to thank all the folks that are behind the scenes tonight, but we couldn't do this without them. I'm talking about Kyra back at the station, engineering the radio simulcast tonight on 95.3 WBEV, and I'm talking about Alex and the Ninja, a.k.a. Justin Wilski, here on site, our videographers and engineers for the Daily Dodge TV portion of this game. But All Columbus right now at the break. It's 42-0 Cardinals. And Tim, let's take a look at some of the first half individual and team stats.
Okay, for the Railroaders from Altoona, passing the football, Ben Kunkel thus far 3 for 8 for a total of 35 yards, one each to C.J. Varsho, Jackson Berg, and Thorin Steele. 16 carries on the ground for a grand total of 15 yards. Well, that tells you right there who is controlling the line of scrimmage. Ben Kunkel running the football, 1 carry for -4. Boyarski, 3 carries for 1. Thorin Steele, 3 carries for -3. And Tommy Tomish, 9 carries for 12 yards. 50 total net yard gains for the Railroaders tonight. For Columbus, one can always imagine Colton Brunell doing the tough work inside, outside, you name it, catching the football even tonight as well. Colin Brunell has 12 carries for 156 yards and 3 6-pointers to his credit thus far. Nathan Cotter, 3 yards gained on 1 carry, and Brady Link on a, I got to thinking about that. That's actually a pass that was received from Nathan Cotter, because he tossed the ball forward as Brady Link was in motion. I actually gave it to him on a run. We'll leave it as is for the moment, even though I'm a bit unofficial here tonight. It's doggone it anyway. What else is new, right, Mike? So anyway, 14 carries for 172 yards on the ground for the Cardinals. Nathan Cotter, 4 of 8 through the air for 51 yards. Colton Brunell, 1 for 9. Brady Link, 1 for 29 and a score. Braxton Knockreiner, 1 catch for 9. And Mowbray, 1 catch for 4 on a nice first down reception, for a first down, I should say. So a grand total of 223 net yards thus far, and it's a score also on defense, and that will get you a 42-zip score here as we sit at halftime.
Let's run down the scoring summary quickly. For Columbus, they got on the board with 9:36 remaining in the first quarter. Colton Brunell with a 5-yard touchdown run. Corbin Hines tacked on the extra point. 7-0 Columbus led, and we were not even 2.5 minutes into the game. And then about a minute and a half, 2 minutes later, they scored again. Brady Link with a 41-yard punt return for a touchdown. Extra point was good, 14-0 Columbus at that point. Then a few minutes later, with 5:13 to go in the first quarter, Nathan Cotter tossed a 29-yard touchdown pass to Brady Link. Extra point was tacked on to make it 21-0 Columbus. Then as time expired at the end of the first quarter, Colton Brunell with his second touchdown run of the game. It was a 5-yarder. The extra point tacked on by Hines made it 28-0 Columbus at the end of the first quarter, and that 4th extra point of the night by Hines gave him 57 on the year. Hines, 57. Do you get what I'm – okay. And then you flip ahead to the second quarter. Tim was waiting for that all week. Second quarter, with 5:41 to go in the second, Brunell got his 3rd touchdown of the game. Colton with an 8-yard run, extra point good, 35-0 Columbus. And then with a minute 15 left in the second quarter, it was Axel Elaine with a 16-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Another extra point tacked on to make it 42-0. And that's where we stand at the break on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's 42-0 Columbus leading Altoona. I do have some more emails to get to, but let's first take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes for more of our halftime show right after this on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
October means Ram Power Days at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring scary low deals on brand new Ram trucks. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with today's frightening interest rates, 1.9% for 60 months plus $2,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs will put those nightmares to rest. For you ghoulish sport utility buyers, take $2,250 off Dodge Durangos or finance interest-free for 48 months plus $750 off. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and ReedChrysler.com.
Yes, I did know that it is hard to talk and eat without teeth. Whether it's fixing up what you already have or replacing missing teeth, Preferred Dental Partners can help. You use your teeth every day, all day. Why not make the investment into your health, comfort, and happiness? Teeth can help you improve your confidence and help you enjoy life and food more. At Preferred Dental Partners, we can offer multiple solutions to your dental problems without having to make multiple trips to specialists far away. Call us today to find out why we're different.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
Cardinal Lanes in Columbus is proud to support the Columbus Cardinal football team. Cardinal Lanes is now open and the place to go when you want to have a great time with friends and family. Check out their 12 lanes of bowling and a large event space. They also feature a great menu and weekly specials like Friday Fish Fry. Follow Cardinal Lanes on Facebook and check them out online at cardinallanescolumbus.com. Cardinal Lanes open 7 days a week, 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Go Cardinals and let the good times roll. As the Columbus Cardinals rev up their playoff season,
golf season is winding down,
but the fun continues at Columbus Country Club. Check out their new menu with great sandwiches, jumbo wings, and handmade pizzas, and enjoy their Friday Fish Fry year-round. And get ready for prime rib every other Saturday starting in December. This winter, join Columbus Country Club for euchre tournaments and Sunday brunch. Follow on Facebook and stop in Highway 73 right in the middle of Columbus behind Fireman's Pavilion. Columbus Country Club, a proud supporter of the Columbus Cardinals.
Schweitz is in his shorts.
42-0, Columbus leading Altoona at halftime. And again, we have some emails to get to. Again, if you want to send us a message tonight, do that at sports@dailydodge.com, sports@dailydodge.com. We'll take your name and where you're from, who you're cheering for. This email says, I'm big fans of Joe Zander and Jared Fox. Cheering for Columbus from Fall River that's Andy O'Brien, our good friend Andy O'Brien. Yeah, he is a big fan of those two. We are too. We were just teasing earlier.
Yeah.
This email says, hey, y'all, this is Jared Fox's sister, Sherry. How are you doing tonight? It says, I'm in Waterloo watching Daily Dodge and cheering for Columbus. I did run into Tim last night and says, always good to run into you, my friend. Enjoy the beautiful fall night. Go Cards from Sherry Bauman.
And she owes me an answer because I am in the attempting stage of getting their daughter to officiate some basketball games for me. And I need an answer, and you're welcome to text the booth here tonight, and we will let the world know that if we have a new gal official, because I need one for October 29th.
This email says, hello, Tim and friends. Go Cards from Ron and Jean. Ron and Jean Bittner.
Oh, I know them well.
Checking in to the broadcast tonight. Oh, this one. We got an email from Overnight Bonnie. Overnight Bonnie. I'm a Columbus graduate from long ago, cheering them on tonight. Great job announcing. Bonnie, thank you so much for the email. Appreciate it. Now, here's a good one. This one says, just thought you should announce that Axel Elaine playing for Columbus and Tommy and Mason Tomish playing for Altoona, they're cousins. I didn't know that. And their aunt from Rice Lake is cheering for both teams. So thank you very much for that email from their aunt. I didn't know that Axel Elaine and the Tomish boys were cousins. But now, hey, you learn something new all the time. And then this email says, great to hear a hometown voice and Tim Alderman. Been a fan for many years. Bobby Skalitsky watching in Windsor, Wisconsin.
Bobby, great to hear from you, partner. I think Bobby is the nephew of my good friend Mike Skalitsky that lives just up over the hills here just a little bit. Haven't heard from Mike yet this year. I challenge Mike to text the booth over here or text me on my phone or send an email to Mike, and we'll give you a little airtime. And I know, Mike, it's my fault. I'm still looking for a ride in that fancy convertible of his. I can feel the air going through my hair as we talk here, Mike.
All right, let's take another 3-minute break. Back in 3 minutes, Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
We want to get you into your comfort zone. Chad Guzzi here of Air Care in Beaver Dam. We are your heating and cooling experts with more than 40 years of experience. Our trained professionals install forced air systems, zoning, boilers, in-floor heating, geothermal units, mini splits, and more to keep you in the zone. We want you to be completely comfortable with an efficient, quiet system that is designed specifically for you, your home, and your budget. Find your comfort zone with Air Care. AirCareInc.com.
Ready, set, Ergo. The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. At all locations, speak with a live teller, conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. Ergo Bank brings convenience to get your banking done quickly and easily. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p. Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
Your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty cheers on the Columbus Cardinals in the playoffs. Linda and her dream team, daughter Ember and son Eric at eXp Realty, have been proudly serving your real estate needs for over 25 years in our community. They'll help you navigate through all of your real estate needs, making your dreams come true. Visit them online at daretodreamproperties.com. Your Dare to Dream team, proud supporters of the Columbus Cardinals.
If you ask a community member what comes to mind when they think Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, chances are they'll say our commitment to our community, and that's why we're proud to cheer on our Columbus Cardinal football team. Farmers and Merchants Union Bank has been proud to offer the latest in banking technology and great customer service for generations. Check us out today at fmub.bank or stop into one of our 6 convenient locations. And go Cardinals! Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Lamers Bus Lines. Our community needs you. What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
I wanted to do something good for my community, and now I get to make a difference in kids' lives.
Call or visit us at golamers.com for more information.
There's only so much fishing a retired guy can do.
What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
Our kids need us. I felt like I needed to do something good for my community.
Call or visit golamers.com for more information.
And I'm getting paid for it.
Lamers Bus Lines. Our community needs you.
At Prairie Ridge Health, we believe that orthopedics is more than surgery. It's about getting your life back. Our collaborative team of expert surgeons, therapists, and nurses work together to get you back to feeling pain-free in your daily life. Our innovative and proven program is designed to get you from hospital to home with confidence. Find out how the Prairie Ridge Health orthopedic team can help you at prairieridge.health. Prairie Ridge Health accepts over 70 major insurances, including Dean.
Alrighty, third quarter. Just about set to get underway here at Fireman's Park in Columbus. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you tonight on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting on the old electric radio, 95.3 WBEV. And speaking of the old electric radio, we would be remiss if we did not wish a very, very happy birthday to WBEV's very own Uncle Bill McCullum. Uncle Bill, I'm sure he's probably not tuned in right now. I'm sure he's out partying. But Uncle Bill, happy birthday. We wish you nothing but the best today and every day. Uncle Bill, nobody better.
Oh, boy, I don't know. The word institution doesn't even come close.
As I've said before, the difference between Uncle Bill and you and me, Tim, Uncle Bill is an institution. You and I belong in an institution. That is the difference.
And we didn't even plan that.
If anybody ever asked, that's the difference. So now you know. Oh, my goodness. And on that note, it's time for some more football. Hey, I just was told by Ninja and Alex here that we have somewhere just north of 1,100 viewers tonight watching this game. That is fantastic. On the website there, that's just great. That doesn't even count the radio side, does it there, Ninja?
And speaking of birthdays, we're one day late for the Ninja.
And Ninja, yes.
1 day late. Belated birthday wishes to the Ninja. Couldn't do this without him.
Columbus to
Although
receive
Alex
the
is here
second half
tonight, too.
kickoff. Yes, he is.
Pat in the back for Alex. That a baby. Good job,
Here's
buddy.
Kunkel to kick it away. Boom. And it's actually on the ground, and it's going to be fallen on. And
Whoa.
Beshi actually muffed and recovered, I believe,
Yep.
by Altoona. And, yes, it was, as Tyler Ott tried to field that, but instead Seth Hornby got there after it was muffed, and he falls on it. So that's a mistake that you don't see a lot from Columbus, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for Altoona
Well, you know
in
what?
Columbus territory.
That gives something for Columbus to
something-
work on Monday
it
in
does.
practice.
It really
right?
does. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You know, Mike, I listened to all of the discussions that media have with coaches, and they always say, hey, you need every aspect of the game. You need offense, defense, special teams. Well, guess what? The defense scored 1 touchdown. The special teams scored 1 touchdown. And the offense scored 5 touchdowns. So that's what happens with a good football team.
All right, 1st and 10, Railroaders on the Columbus 33. Kunkel back to throw. Now being flushed out of the pocket, throws on the run. It is incomplete, off the hands of Steele, the intended receiver. Jefferson Mowbray was in coverage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You know, I think probably Coach Andy Selgrad of Columbus, Tim, would be the first to say that despite the score where it is right now, this hasn't been what we would call a perfect game for Columbus. There are things that have that they're going to want to work on going into next week and beyond, as we said. And so you're right. There's one of them right there. The special teams miscue.
And that's all good. And I look out there right now, and I see one bad thing, and that's Colton Brunell on the football field, because he'd be sitting on the sidelines if I was coaching. And that's why I'm up here in the booth, because I don't know how to coach.
We have another email that came in. A shout-out from Dan and Minnie, proprietors at Yum Yum Thai Kitchen. They made it back safe from Thailand. They're currently listening on 95.3 from their garage in Columbus.
Wow.
They're doing some shelf
Incredible.
construction in the garage. Go cards, they say. Well, thank you very much, guys. Glad you made it home safely. And thank you for the email. Railroaders. Call. Yep, this is a timeout brought to you by the good folks at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Again, if you'd like to send us an email from your garage, you can do that. sports@dailydodge.com is where you'll find us tonight. sports@dailydodge.com. Send us your name, where you're from, who you're cheering for, and we will give you a shout-out tonight.
Speaking of shout-outs, my wife is even listening tonight. Huh? That's revolutionary.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, well, she's not, technologically advanced enough to watch us on television on Daily Dodge. So, and that's not a backhanded slap at all. It's just the truth. And but tonight, all the way from Waterloo, Wisconsin, she's listening to this. Are we a 1,000-watt flamethrower now at 95.3?
5,000, I believe.
5,000 at night. Okay, good deal. Thanks, Janie. Appreciate you listening. Hope you're having fun. Say hi to the cats for me.
All right, after the timeout, it's 2nd and 10 for the Railroaders. From the Columbus 33, Kunkel fakes the handoff, wants to throw. Pressure coming, he gets the throw.
Got him in.
Got him in, but it's incomplete. Oh, my goodness. Again, very close. That one was intended for Hansen and just maybe a tad underthrown. It was so close. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 for Altoona. We're just about 2 minutes in to the 3rd quarter of this Division IV Level 1 playoff game. Level 2 comes up next week, and Columbus would face either Baldwin Woodville or Adams Friendship next week in that Level 2 game. Those two teams are playing tonight up at Adams, and that game next week would be right here at Fireman's Park. Of course, we'll have it for you at Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV. Here's Kunkel running with it, looking to throw off his back foot. He's going to throw it away, out of bounds. And
that one ended up in Mr. P.A. Hensler's classroom over there. That was
close.
Way overthrown.
So a 4th down coming up for Altoona. Yeah, we will be back here once again next week with our microphones, our video camera. It'll be a 7 o'clock kick with a 6:45 pregame, unless something changes, which I doubt, but you never know.
Well, it's not going to be a shortage of officials, because every week the number of officials needed goes down 50%.
It's reduced, right.
So I think we should be good from here on.
All right, 4th down, and they're going to go for it on 4th and 10 in Columbus territory at the Cardinal 33. Faking the handoff. Here comes pressure.
Oh, baby.
Running for his life is Kunkel. Chased by Colton Brunel. He throws. It is caught down just shy of the 10-yard line. What a catch by C.J. Varsho.
23 yards.
And as I said, Colton Brunel was chasing Kunkel. Kunkel was running for his life. He got rid of it, and Varsho made a heck of a catch. 1st and 10 for the Railroaders at the Columbus 11-yard line. Varsho's made a couple of catches here
yes,
tonight.
He has. He's got 2 grabs for a total of 48 yards.
This time they'll put 2 receivers wide to the left side of the field. It's 1st and 10. McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for the Railroaders at the Columbus 11. Here's Kunkel giving it to Tomish, and he gets stoned. Brady Engel says, "How do you do?" as he brings him down for a loss on the play of a yard and a half. 7.5 minutes and counting left in the third quarter. We've got a running clock here in the second half with the score 42-0, Columbus leading on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard.
Mike, I mentioned in the pregame about the couple that I had supper with over here, Mike and Chrissy.
Yes, you did.
They told me that Grandma and Grandpa in San Diego were going to text the booth tonight. Haven't heard from them yet.
I don't think
Come
we've got
on,
anything.
Mike and
Yeah.
Karen, we need to hear from you.
On 2nd and 11. This is Kunkel on the keeper, and he will get thrown down by Brunel. Brunel makes it look so effortless when he makes those tackles. He just does. And it's another loss on the play of a couple of yards.
Lost 3.
Lost 3. 3rd and about 14 to go. As the ball is now back at just inside the 15-yard line. But what a beautiful night. I mean, this may be one of the last nice weekends of the year as far as weather goes. So, folks, if you got a chance to get out this weekend and enjoy it, you better do so. Because these types of days, they're numbered. Let's put it that way. Back to throw Kunkel. It's tipped in the air and almost intercepted. Somebody got a big paw on it, and Mowbray tried to make a diving interception. Could not come up with it. And it was tipped, so it's 4th down and 14. Now, again, you're down 42-0. You're deep in you're going to go for it here, obviously, I would think. Clock continuing to run, just under 6 minutes left in the third.
Speaking of a beautiful weekend, Mike, tomorrow the Badgers have homecoming at Purdue, and if anybody out there is interested in going to the game, feel free. Text the booth. I got a couple tickets available. So,
sports at dailydodge.com if you want to go to the Badger game tomorrow. Sports at dailydodge.com.
Pretty good tickets, let me tell you.
Yeah, email the booth. Send me your name and your phone number. I'll give it to Tim, and he'll get in touch with you. I was down at Illinois' homecoming last week, and you missed it, Tim. You missed it, buddy.
Oh,
I
darn.
know. I know.
You wouldn't have known who to root for.
On 4th and 14, here is Kunkel back to pressure coming. He got the throw off. It is incomplete. Intended for Z in the end zone. And the ball's going to go over on downs to Columbus. I tell you, it was a beautiful day down in Champaign, Illinois last Saturday. It was about 60-some-odd degrees and sunny. And I went down to watch Minnesota and Illinois and had a great time. And wish you could have been there, Tim.
Yeah, I thought about it, Mike, long and hard, but there's this thing called family that
I get it.
By no means do they get in the way, because that's
right. You
just
weren't there
term.
to tease me about Minnesota then.
Yeah,
so.
well, the boat sort of sank.
Yes, it did.
Yes, it did.
1st and 10. And this is Cotter giving it up. Brunel straight ahead.
Ooh.
And he is going to be taken down just shy of the 25 by Berg. And my question right now is, why are the starters still out there? It's 42-0 Columbus on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 4:19 and counting left in the third.
And somebody's limping back to the huddle. Who is that? Number 3. Number 3.
It would be Mowbray. It was a gain of 9 on that last play, 2nd and 1. Yeah, I'm used to the abuse for being a Gophers fan. You know, I grew up in Minnesota, Twin Cities area.
Well earned.
went to school at UW Eau Claire, and now I'm here and I'm taking abuse. And that's just the way it goes. And that should be a first down for Brunel. Straight ahead, he only needed a yard, and he got at least that much.
You got 2. 167 yards gained tonight on 14 carries.
All right, McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down for Columbus, 1st and 10 from their own 26. And for those of you on the radio side, Columbus moving right to left in the third quarter as we see it. 2 receivers wide to the right. Cotter out of the gun with Brunel standing behind him. Low snap. Cotter gives it to Brunel. Left side, 30, 35, 40. Down the sideline, 50. He could go. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Columbus. 74 yards to the house for Colton Brunel. 3:04 to go, third quarter, and it's 48-0 Columbus.
4th touchdown of the night for Colton Brunel. 15 carries, 241 yards. I'm going to tell you right now, I think he should go on the sideline and just stay there. He's done yeoman's work and beyond.
And Hines will attempt another extra point. Kick is up. Plenty of leg. Kick is good. 49-0 Columbus. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV 95.3 WBEV.
American drivers overpay an average of $368 per year on their auto insurance. Why? Because, well, insurance is hard. It's complicated. It's time-consuming to get quotes from multiple companies, so we overpay. Or we call Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Make one call and receive a quote from a great company like Auto Owners Insurance. The team at Richards Insurance will literally do all the work for you. So if you could be saving money each month with an Auto Owners Insurance policy, you'll know about it. How much will you save with Richards Insurance? To find out, call Richards Insurance or stop in at 123 North Spring Street, downtown Beaver Dam. With offices in Columbus, Watertown, West Bend, and Oshkosh. With over 50 employees and hundreds of years insurance experience across 5 offices, you'll get full-service counseling with no obligation. Your auto owner's insurance carrier is Richards Insurance in Beaver Dam. Call 887-1615.
We'll be there with you.
Richards Insurance of Beaver Dam.
.304 to go, third quarter. Columbus kicking off after Colton Brunel's 4th touchdown of the game. And overhand kick taken by Z at the 10, to the 15, 20. To the outside, 25, breaks a tackle, 30. Still on his feet and taken down around the 36-yard line. Nice return for Z right there. But it's 49-0 Columbus on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. It's McKinstry's Home Furnishings, 1st and 10 coming up for the Railroaders.
Just got a score in from our streamer, Andrew Wallace, down at Johnson Creek. Johnson Creek leads Randolph at halftime, 21-15. Got another one from my nephew Dan down at Blackhawk High. Blackhawk is leading Highland 40-14 at half in Division 7.
1st and 10 for the Railroaders from their own 35, moving left to right, late third quarter. And the give is to Boyarski, and he gets across the 40 and taken down around the 42, maybe the 43-yard line even. We'll see where they put it. And Boyarski with a nice pickup of 8 yards, and we'll call it a 2nd down and 2. We got another email that just came in. This one says, hi, guys. Great job tonight. This is Jamie Fuller watching and cheering on the Cardinals from Round Lake, Illinois. The 1990 Cards are with you. Go get it, baby, he says. Ooh. Yeah, 1990. That was the state championship year, was it not? Yeah.
That was even pre-me.
Yeah, it was pre-me for sure by about 7 years.
By about 2 years.
And on the ground, this is Boyarski across midfield. Gets to about the 49-yard line of Columbus, and that's another McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. Yeah, I came to this area in 1997. Columbus won a state title in 1990, and was it 1996? Was it not? Yes, 1996.
I did the 96 game.
Okay.
That one I did.
That was 1 year before I got here. So they dodged a bullet. They missed me by a year. And they have not won a state title since I got here. Is there a
Those were great
correlation?
times.
I don't know.
Those were great times, man. I remember those like it was yesterday.
1st and 10, just across midfield. Ball in the Columbus 49 for the Railroaders. Hand up Boyarski, 45, and he gets tripped up at around the 44-yard line. That's a gain of 5. Again, sports@dailydodge.com if you want to send us an email and sneak one in before the end of the game. And another email from Joe Zander says, thanks for the love. Big fan of you too. And says, can one of you guys request Columbus to run the wedge for Obes, for O'Brien? Oh, my goodness. That's too good. That's too good. We have a timeout. Or they just, they're going to let it run. They're going to let it run to the end of the quarter. All right. End of the quarter with our score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus 49 and Altoona nothing. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
Thanks again for inviting me into your cabin, Andy, but are you at all worried about not calling Surefire and Horicon and upgrading to a Lennox home comfort system? The weather sounds surreal out there.
Scott. Its name is Scott. He's a unionized weather monster.
A unionized weather monster is outside this cabin right now? Are you sure you don't want a Lennox home comfort system out here?
Yeah, it's no big deal. That's why the doors and windows are barricaded. And if he gets closer, I scare him off with this.
Get that blow dryer ready. The weather monster is coming in.
Nah, that's just Bigfoot's cousin Margaret. I invited her for dinner. She makes a great stroganoff.
With a finance plan to fit every budget, today is the time to upgrade to new Lennox home comfort system from Surefire, your local Lennox premier dealer. Online at surefireinc.com.
Be sure with Surefire.
I tell you, this officiating crew must have a post-game party they want to get to. They did not wait for us to get out of the break.
We've got a timeout.
And we do, but there was the Railroaders just called timeout, which is brought to you by Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Let our family take care of your family. Let's take another 1 minute break. Back in 1 minute, WBEV Daily Dodge TV.
At the Bayside Supper Club on Thursdays from 5 to 8:30, you can have the famous chicken wing and rib combo for $12.99, 10-ounce prime rib for $16.99, or all-you-can-eat deep-fried fantail shrimp for $14.99. Friday is the all-you-can-eat chicken and fish seafood buffet from 4:30 to 9, and Saturday is the prime rib shrimp seafood buffet from 5 to 8:30. Sunday brunch is back every Sunday from 10:30 to 1:30. Book your wedding, anniversary, or birthday celebration now for 2022.
October means Ram Power Days at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring scary low deals on brand new Ram trucks. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with today's frightening interest rates, 1.9% for 60 months plus $2,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn crew cabs will put those nightmares to rest. For you ghoulish sport utility buyers, take $22.50 off Dodge Durangos or finance interest-free for 48 months plus $750 off. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Here we go. All right, back to live action after the timeout. It's 3rd down and 1 for the Railroaders from the 44 of Columbus. And Berg is now at quarterback. He hands it off. And there was not much happening there.
First down gained.
Did they get it, though?
Yep.
Well, I guess they did. All right.
Yep.
The ball carrier was Tomish. And Berg handed off. And it was enough to get that for they needed a yard. They got about a yard and a half. The ball's inside the Columbus 40. 1st and 10 from the 40. It's a McKinstry's Home Furnishings first down. And we're in the 4th quarter now, just underway. Opening minute. We've got a running clock as Columbus leads Altoona on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard by the count of 49-0. Columbus will be home again next week for a level 2 game against either Adams Friendship or Baldwin Woodville. And Altoona had a 3-hour drive down here. Baldwin Woodville, that'd be closer to a 4-hour drive if they had to come down here next week. Bat to throw is Berg. And he gets hit as he throws, launching it downfield. It is intercepted just in front of the goal line by Ott. Ty Ott. Tyler picks off that pass at about their own 4-yard line, looks like. It's hard to tell, but we'll watch it here.
I would call it the 3.
Yeah, the 3. Yeah, it's probably a better way to go upon further review.
Did you wish some birthday wishes out here for a local celebrity?
Eric Cotter.
Eric Cotter,
yes.
Absolutely.
Luke Call now in at quarterback for Columbus, by the way. Tim, sorry to interrupt, and the handoff and running. This is that Sets? No, Connor Roach. Connor Roach on the carry. And Roach with a nice run takes it from the 3-yard line all the way out to the 14. So a gain of about 11. It's 1st and 10. A McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10. Yeah, Eric Cotter with a birthday today. And I got another email to get to. This one says, Nana is watching from Oshkosh, cheering for the Cardinals. A shout out to number 23, Aaron Eckern, my grandson. He isn't playing tonight, but hopefully next week. Go Cards. Thank you very much for the email. Look out. He could go. This is Roach down the sideline. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown Columbus.
86 yards.
Connor Roach goes 86 yards to the house. And with 9:03 to go in this one, it is 55-0 Columbus. How about that guy?
Connor Roach, 2 totes for 97 yards and a touchdown. That's quite the average. I'll tell you what, between Connor Roach and Tyler Ott, there's a couple of kids that should be getting some playing time. These guys are good football players.
They are very good football players. Here's Hines' extra point up and good. 56-0 Columbus leads. Back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV 95.3 WBEV.
Cardinal Lanes in Columbus is proud to support the Columbus Cardinal football team. Cardinal Lanes is now open and the place to go when you want to have a great time with friends and family. Check out their 12 lanes of bowling and a large event space. They also feature a great menu and weekly specials like Friday Fish Fry. Follow Cardinal Lanes on Facebook and check them out online at cardinallanescolumbus.com. Cardinal Lanes open 7 days a week, 10:30 a.m. to midnight. Go Cardinals and let the good times roll. As the Columbus Cardinals rev up their playoff season,
Golf season is winding down.
but the fun continues at Columbus Country Club. Check out their new menu with great sandwiches, jumbo wings, and handmade pizzas, and enjoy their Friday Fish Fry year-round. And get ready for prime rib every other Saturday starting in December. This winter, join Columbus Country Club for euchre tournaments and Sunday brunch. Follow on Facebook and stop in Highway 73 right in the middle of Columbus behind Fireman's Pavilion. Columbus Country Club, a proud supporter of the Columbus Cardinals.
9:03 to go, 4th quarter of this Division IV Level 1 playoff game. It's all Columbus on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. 56-0 Cardinals on top of Altoona. And the kick is in the air. The kick is taken at the 10-yard line. And to the right side on the return, that's Braden. If I'm reading this right, is that Coons on the return, number 24? The roster that we got from Altoona, when I got the roster this week, I had to put it in my copy machine and enlarge it because it was really hard to read the small type on there. So hopefully I got the name right, and I apologize if I misspoke. But anyways, it's 1st and 10 for the Railroaders, a 1st and 10, a McKinstry's Home Furnishings, 1st and 10. This email says, "Hi guys, watching from Marshfield, Wisconsin. My hometown team, cousins still in the area," from Julie Benish checking in tonight. Julie, thank you very much for the email. We do appreciate it. And on 1st down, it's a running play and up the middle. I want to say that's 34, the ball carrier. And that's Michael Friesen. And Friesen picks up right around 5 yards or so. Starting to wind this one down. 7:45 and counting left in the game. The reserves pretty much in now on both sides. 2nd and about 5. And Berg, the quarterback, will hand it off. And out to the near side of the field goes Friesen. And all that running to the near side nets him about a yard and a half. It'll be 3rd and a long 3 or a short 4. You can take your pick. Ball is at the 29. Well, a tough night tonight for Altoona, but you know what? We talked about it a little bit earlier, how the Railroaders have really made some strides over the last couple of years as a program. They have really, this is their 2nd straight playoff berth, and good things are happening. It's Berg on the carry. 35, 40, 45, 50, and he gets tackled in Columbus territory. Down inside the 45, Berg, I thought he had handed off, and he kept it. And I tell you what, number 10, Braden Stocks, just went out on the field for Columbus, and the fans went nuts here at Fireman's Park for Stocks.
That was a 27-yard gain on that last run.
1st and 10. McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10. And here's Friesen again. And this time short yardage to the 40-yard line. Picks up about 2 on that play, or maybe, yeah.
And whatever
3, I guess.
whatever they list him on the program for his height.
Okay, here's Braden Stocks on the program I have. 5 feet tall, 125 pounds.
He just came off.
But
and he's
boy,
getting 5 from everybody on the sideline.
This crowd erupted when he went out there. I mean,
what do they list him at? 5 foot what?
5 feet even, 125 pounds, dripping wet.
Oof.
Hey, good for him.
Absolutely, he's having a blast. 7. He's having the blast of a lifetime out there.
After a gain of 3, 2nd down, and Friesen lowers the shoulder and broke a tackle, and he is close to 1st down yardage. Let's see. Yeah, he's got the 1st down. There's no doubt about it. 7 yards, so a 1st and 10. McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st down. By the way, Big Jer just sent me a score. Adams Friendship leading Baldwin Woodville in the 3rd quarter, 28-27. Well, what a game that's turning out to be up in Adams. Big Jer, thanks for the score.
Keep us posted, Jer.
Please do. 4:49 left in this one on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. And we have a new quarterback. This is number 6. Hands off to Friesen. And the quarterback, Sawyer Van Vliet.
Oh, we have a penalty flag.
Yep.
Face mask on Columbus. That was about a 5-yard gain initially.
So penalty on Columbus. Score was 28-27, Adams Friendship, 3rd quarter, leading Baldwin Woodville. The winner of that game comes here next week. Clock now ticking, and we are down to 4 minutes and change left in this one. Well, I know it wasn't a fun night for Altoona here on the field, what they were up against, all the injuries, but and here's the handoff Friesen, and he will
no gain.
No gain, yeah, barely got back to line of scrimmage. What I was about to say was that, it's kind of fun for like a team like Columbus, and to see teams this time of year that they don't normally see, because let's face it, it's very rare especially during the high school football regular season, that a team from the south central part of the state would play a team like Altoona from the west central part, up there. It's up in Eau Claire. So
you know what? It's good for the coaching staff and the kids, because they have to prepare for different styles of offense, different styles of defense. You're looking at film that you're breaking down over the weekend, and it's good for the kids because they might see that in the next game.
On 2nd and 10 from the Columbus 22.
Plenty of time.
Back to throw, Van Vliet, and he got hit as he throws, and incomplete. He was trying to hit. That was Gabe Radcliffe, the intended receiver. So Radcliffe not able to come up with that one. And now it's a 3rd and 10 coming up with 2:37 remaining. And Columbus took control of this one early, as the score would indicate, and they will be.
Gracious, I look out the door here and I see a young lady over here in spaghetti straps.
Well, it's not that warm out, is it?
Really? Well, that's a youngster
Here's a
for
toss
you,
to
but
the right
still.
side, incomplete, and Van Vliet's pass intended for Isaac Johnson. It's incomplete. I'm looking to the right here. I see the Columbus student section. The theme tonight in the student section was neon.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's hard to miss them.
Plenty of orange and green.
It's very hard to miss them. 4th down coming up for the Railroaders.
And there's some that combined. There's one youngster down there with a orange stocking cap, orange pants, and a
orange,
green
yellow,
top.
pink, and green. All neon down there tonight. I like it. If the power goes out, you'll know where the students are. Van Vliet the toss. And running to the near side to the 20.
Oh,
15,
baby.
he could go. 10-5. Touchdown, Altoona. Isaac Johnson takes the toss and goes 22 yards for the score. And so the Railroaders get on the board with 1:24 left in the game. 56-6. So that's technically a touchdown pass, right? Because he took the flip right forward.
Did he take the flip forward?
He did.
Oh, okay. Then it's a pass.
That was technically a pass, was it not? Right? Because
I thought it was backwards.
Okay, it was. I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
All right, so it's.
I thought it was.
It's a run. All right.
You got outvoted 2-1, Mike.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's a touchdown run. Because we had some questions about similar plays.
Brady Link.
Yeah,
Brady Link was
right.
actually a pass, but
they're going to go for 2, by the way. Van Vliet at quarterback. Hands it off. Tomesh, did he get in?
Nope.
No good?
Nope.
All right, 2-point conversion is no good. We're back in 1 minute. Daily Dodge TV, 95.3 WBEV.
If a new smile is what you're looking for, we have the answer for you. Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster at Columbus Family Dental, where we specialize in making people smile. We promise to take the time to get to know you so we can provide you with a custom plan to help you achieve the smile of your dreams. Our experienced team looks forward to hearing from you soon. Call us today at 623-5559.
Come to Columbus Family Dental. The people here are nice, and I trust them.
Ready, set, Ergo. The game plan is to make banking convenient for you. Ergo Bank has locations in Marquezan and Fox Lake with interactive teller machines in 5 different communities. At all locations, speak with a live teller, conduct most in-branch transactions by transferring, withdrawing, or depositing. Ergo Bank brings convenience to get your banking done quickly and easily. That's better banking by design. Open 7 a to 7 p. Monday through Friday, 7 to noon on Saturdays. Call them today at 920-398-2336 or visit ergobank.com. Ergo Bank, an equal housing lender and member FDIC.
We come back to Fireman's Park in Columbus. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman. Jacktown on the short return for Columbus, but the clock continuing to run, and on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard with now exactly 1 minute to go, 56-6. Columbus leading Altoona. It's McKinstry's Home Furnishings 1st and 10 for the Cardinals at their own 40. Score update from Big Jer. Baldwin Woodville now leads Adams Friendship 33-28. They're still in the 3rd quarter of that game in Adams. Hand off, and look out, Roach going to go again.
Oh, my goodness.
He is gone. Good night. See you later. A 60-yard touchdown run for Connor Roach. And that puts the topper on it with 28 seconds left.
157 yards gained for Connor Roach in 3 carries. That's 52 and a half, roughly, yards per carry.
So Connor Roach with an 86-yard touchdown run and now a 60-yard touchdown. Who does he think he is, Colton Brunell? I mean, this guy.
I'm telling you, these guys can play.
He can play.
And the freshman class is really good, too.
Oh, my goodness. Here's Hines Trying another extra point, and it is up and good. All right, let's take another 1-minute break. Back in 1 minute, Daily Dodge TV, 95.3 WBEV.
October means Ram Power Days at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam, featuring scary low deals on brand new Ram trucks. Hello, this is Brent Reed, and with today's frightening interest rates, 1.9% for 60 months plus $2,000 off Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cabs will put those nightmares to rest. For you ghoulish sport utility buyers, take $22.50 off Dodge Durangos or finance interest-free for 48 months plus $750 off. Let our family take care of your family at Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Beaver Dam and reedchrysler.com.
Your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty cheers on the Columbus Cardinals in the playoffs. Linda and her dream team, daughter Ember and son Eric at eXp Realty, have been proudly serving your real estate needs for over 25 years in our community. They'll help you navigate through all of your real estate needs, making your dreams come true. Visit them online at daretodreamproperties.com. Your Dare to Dream team, proud supporters of the Columbus Cardinals.
And another squib kick with 28 seconds left, and it will be recovered.
That may be the last play of the
field,
game.
yeah, might be, by the Railroaders at their own 30-yard line.
Just got a shout out from Mike Skolitsky, who was actually at the game and has now decided to go elsewhere to a place that, he's going to be refreshed by the end of the night.
And they're not going to get the playoff before the clock hits double zeros, and that's the end of the ball game. Final score on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard: Columbus 63 and Altoona 6. Congratulations to Columbus. They improved to 10-0. They advance to level 2 of the playoffs next week. They'll get a home game right here at Fireman's Park. And again, another shout out to the Altoona Railroaders for the strides that they have made this season and over the last couple of seasons with Coach Hansen and his staff. This is their second straight playoff berth. It wasn't an easy one tonight by any means, but this is a program that has made some great strides. They're on the rise, and we wish them well into the future. Let's take a break. Let's take a 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes on Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV.
If you ask a community member what comes to mind when they think Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, chances are they'll say our commitment to our community, and that's why we're proud to cheer on our Columbus Cardinal football team. Farmers and Merchants Union Bank has been proud to offer the latest in banking technology and great customer service for generations. Check us out today at fmub.bank or step into one of our 6 convenient locations. And go Cardinals! Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, member FDIC and equal housing lender.
What's in your kid's lunchbox today? Turkey and bacon on honey whole wheat? Roast beef on sourdough? PB&J on cinnamon chip? With bananas? That is bananas, but that's what fresh baked breads from Great Harvest can do for you. Unleash your sandwich ingenuity. So show your kids some lunchbox love with chicken salad on cranberry orange bread, Italian on cheddar garlic bread. Then show everyone your creation at Instagram or Facebook using this hashtag. Great Harvest. Bread. The way it ought to be.
Is it time to update the bathroom? Then it's time to head to Hometown Glass and Improvement of Beaver Dam. Hometown has a full complement of Vasco shower enclosures. Hometown Glass makes your selection of enclosures easy, and they provide hassle-free installation. When you purchase a Vasco shower enclosure, your expectations will be exceeded. Hometown Glass promises you a classy, elegant, and luxurious centerpiece for your bathroom. Hometown Glass and Improvement, Highway 33 east of Beaver Dam, on the web at hometownglass.com.
John Deere not only builds great equipment, it's a great place to build your career and a high quality of life. You see, there's a certain kind of pride in being a part of a great American brand. It's the security that comes from learning new skills you'll have for a lifetime, a more confident future with unlimited growth opportunities, and the knowledge that you're valued and rewarded with a competitive benefits package. We're Deere strong and Horicon proud. Are you one of us?
Kestrel Ridge Golf Course is cheering for the Columbus Cardinals on their journey through the postseason. Take advantage of fall rates and great course conditions by reserving your tee time online at KestrelRidgeGolf.com. Stop in for their fantastic Friday fish fry and dining specials. Kestrel Ridge also offers a beautiful event setting for your upcoming holiday party, wedding, or private event. Call to book your event today and check out KestelRidgeGolf.com for more specials and information.
Hi, my name is Michelle, and I'm the plant manager for the Beaver Dam Kraft Heinz plant. I'm excited to share with you that we are rolling out new schedules to allow people more time with their families. Come meet me and my team and let us tell you about the exciting changes we are making to our schedules and our great benefits. Please go to careers.kraftheinz.com, search by Beaver Dam, and see all the opportunities we have available. We believe family time is important. Our new schedule will allow you to have a schedule that works for you and your family. All shifts are 12 hours with up to 3 to 4 days off per week. We also offer shift differentials and premiums for weekend work at Kraft Heinz.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
Welcome into our postgame show. This postgame show brought to you tonight by the good friends at John Deere Horicon Works. And our final score tonight on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Columbus 63, Altoona 6. Columbus, as I mentioned a moment ago, now 10-0 on the season. And the Cardinals will host a Level 2 playoff game here at Fireman's Park next weekend against either Baldwin Woodville or Adams Friendship. Those two teams are locked in a bit of a battle right now. The latest score I had for that one, Baldwin Woodville 41, Adams Friendship 28, and they're still in the third quarter of that game. So Columbus gets the winner of that one next week here in the friendly confines of Fireman's Park. Our broadcast tonight has been brought to you by our presenting video sponsors, Columbus Family Dental and Hometown Glass and Improvement. Tonight's game also brought to you by John Deere Horicon Works, Reed Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, McKinstry's Home Furnishings, Lamer's Bus Lines, Farmers and Merchants Union Bank, Prairie Ridge Health, your Dare to Dream team at eXp Realty, Kestrel Ridge Golf Course, Cardinal Lanes in Columbus, Ergo Bank, Columbus Country Club, Surefire, Richards Insurance, Bayside Supper Club, Landmark Credit Union, Preferred Dental Partners, Air Care, Metal Craft of Mayville, Slumberland, Kraft Heinz, Great Harvest Bread Company, and Jerry's Automotive. Mike Tronson, Tim Haldeman with you inside the broadcast booth. And Tim, let's take a look at some final individual and team stats from this one.
Okay, for the Railroaders from Altoona, they were 4 for 16 through the air for a total of 58 yards. 29 carries in the ground for a total of 99 yards. At halftime, it was 16 carries for 15 yards, Mike, and I think that shows everybody exactly how much in control Columbus was tonight. Both lines, offense and defense, just control the line of scrimmage as they have done pretty much all season long against all of their opponents. For Columbus, they were led, of course, tonight by Nathan Cotter. At the quarterback position, he was, 4 for 8 through the air. They never threw the ball in the second half, of course. 4 for 8 for 51 yards. Colton Brunell, 15 carries, 241 yards, and 4 scores. All coming, one of those coming in the second half on their first possession in the second half. Brady Link, 1 carry for 13, and Connor Roach, the star of the fourth quarter, 3 carries for 157 yards and 2 scores. Columbus, 51 yards gained through the air, 22 carries for 414 yards on the ground, and that is a net 465 yards total offense for Columbus. And once again, Mike, take a look at all facets of the game: offense, defense, special teams, first team, second team. You throw anybody out there in the field, and these guys can play. This is a very, very. They're finding out that they're not only a good team, but they're also a pretty deep team. When you can throw a kid out there like Connor Roach, and we didn't even see Tyler Ott grab the football tonight, if I recall. I don't have him down for any rushing attempts here tonight. We know how good he is. He's also a good player. So, I mean, in the backfield, they're just so good, and it all starts up front, offensively, defensively, just like any other football game. It's I tell you what, Baldwin Woodville is going to have to be really, really good next week.
Or Adams Friendship, whoever it ends
well,
up being.
Baldwin Woodville has a couple of touchdown lead at this moment, so it looks like they're sort of starting to stretch away on that one from the Green Devils of Adams Friendship. I got a trivia question for you. Baldwin Woodville, what's their nickname?
And I should know this because I used to cover Baldwin Woodville when I worked
Come
for
on, Mike.
WEAU. Oh, and I'm trying to remember now what they are. Baldwin Woodville. All right, don't tell me.
I have no idea.
Let me think about it. Oh, you don't know?
I have no idea.
Oh, you're just...
Here, I was looking for you. You're the answer man here.
Okay. I thought maybe you knew and you were trying to test me.
How would I know? I've never been to either one of those towns.
Okay. Well, I have. Yeah. Ninja says we'll make it. No, we're not making it up. All right. I tell you what. We got more of our John Deere postgame show to come, but first, let's take another 3-minute break. We're back in 3 minutes. WBEV and Daily Dodge TV.
For every, where's the grocery list? I'll go to the store.
So you'll fill up my car on the way home?
Moment. If it has to do with your life and your money, it's a landmark moment, and Landmark Credit Union is here to help. With free checking accounts that offer you the choice of getting paid dividends on your balance or earning rewards points on your purchases. Opening an account is fast and simple and gives you access to Credit Hub, powered by Savvy Money, which shows your credit score so you can keep your finances healthy. Landmark Credit Union. Visit landmarkcu.com, insured by NCUA.
Lamers Bus Lines. Our community needs you. What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
I wanted to do something good for my community, and now I get to make a difference in kids' lives.
Call or visit us at golamers.com for more information.
There's only so much fishing a retired guy can do.
What drives you? Drive for Lamers.
Our kids need us. I felt like I needed to do something good for my community.
Call or visit golamers.com for more information.
And I'm getting paid for it.
Lamers Bus Lines. Our community needs you.
Hi, this is Sandy from McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam. We are proud to support all area athletes. While at home watching or listening to your favorite sports team, why not be comfortable? McKinstry's is a lazy boy comfort studio. We have sofas, recliners, sectionals, and reclining sofas in stock and ready for prompt delivery. Stop into McKinstry's Home Furnishings in downtown Beaver Dam and add comfort to your home.
Year after year, McKinstry's.
At Prairie Ridge Health, we believe that orthopedics is more than surgery. It's about getting your life back. Our collaborative team of expert surgeons, therapists, and nurses work together to get you back to feeling pain-free in your daily life. Our innovative and proven program is designed to get you from hospital to home with confidence. Find out how the Prairie Ridge Health orthopedic team can help you at prairieridge.health. Prairie Ridge Health accepts over 70 major insurances, including Dean.
Did you know you don't have to suffer with loose, poor-fitting dentures? What if you didn't have to worry about gluing in your dentures just to have a meal with friends and family? At Preferred Dental Partners, we can provide a better way with dental implants. These implants can be done in our office and many times can be used to hold in the dentures you already have. Call the doctors at Preferred Dental Partners to see how they can help you eat worry-free. You can find Preferred Dental Partners in Beaver Dam and Horicon or online at pdpdentist.com.
Hey, it's Stacy with Slumberland, Beaver Dam in Watertown. Stop in and see everything that our store has to offer. We built it just for you. We have mattresses, box springs, power bases, bedroom sets, furniture, living room sets, dining sets, everything that you would need to complete your entire home. We've got our interest-free financing and a really great local staff here to help you. So you've got all local people here to help you out from start to finish for anything that you would need. So stop in, shop local, and save big with us.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show, presented by John Deere.
And we continue the John Deere postgame show from Fireman's Park in Columbus. Final score tonight, Columbus 63, Altoona 6. And we want to just run down the second half scoring for you. It was 42-0 at halftime tonight. There was only one scoring play in the third quarter. That was Colton Brunel getting his fourth touchdown of the game. It was a big one, 74-yard touchdown run for Colton. And the extra point tacked on by Hines to make it 49-0. Then in the fourth quarter, Connor Roach with an 86-yard touchdown run for Columbus. 2 minutes and 57 seconds into the fourth quarter, he ripped off the 86-yarder to pay dirt. Extra point tacked on by Hines, 56-0 Columbus at that point. Then with a minute 24 left, Isaac Johnson with a 22-yard touchdown run for Altoona. They went for two. The conversion failed. 56-6, Columbus led at that point. And then one final touchdown with 28 seconds left in the game. Connor Roach again. This time a 60-yard run with an extra point tacked on to make it 63-0. and 63 to 6. I beg your pardon, and that was your final score, 63 to 6 on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard. Columbus over Altoona. A couple of emails came in that I was not able to get to at the end of the fourth quarter, so let's get to them right now. This one was from Ryan and Olivia Mowbray, cheering on the Columbus Cardinals from Manitowish Waters. They say, we're so proud of this team. Special shout out to Jefferson and Jordan Mowbray. So wanted to thank them for their email that they sent us a little while ago. Joe Zander checked back in. He said, Jared Fox once punted a football across the Mississippi. That random facts about Fox. Joe, I don't know how I survived all these years without that knowledge, but thank you very much. We do?
Whoop.
Oh, there.
We got a shout out.
We got a shout out down here. It's Foxy waving to us down here. There he is. And then one more email that came in. It says, hey, guys, just got an update from my daughter. She's at the Waterloo game. Waterloo was down to Lancaster. I think, did we have that one?
I have
it said 32 to 6.
32 to 6.
Yeah, they were
Waterloo
unfortunately
is,
trailing.
down to Lancaster.
And then Sherry says, also, Tim, the answer you were looking for from Alyssa is she's interested.
Yes.
Have a great night.
Yes, I will be in touch with them on Monday.
So there you go.
Beautiful. That's fantastic. I feel a whole lot. I'm going to sleep better tonight because I take that pretty seriously. When they tell me I'm in charge of getting officials, I take that pretty seriously.
Ninja, what did we have tonight as far as total viewers? We have 1,300 was what I heard. Just shy of 1,600 tonight. And
That's
doesn't
just on that side.
That's just on the video side, right? That doesn't include the radio listeners that we had. So, wow, what an outstanding thing to hear. And, folks, I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a tough one for the Altoona fans, but Columbus, they mean business. This is, Tim, and I think you touched on it when we were in the last commercial break, and you and I have been doing this a long time in this area, and this is one of the finest football outfits that, in my 25-plus years of doing this, it's one of the finest teams I've ever seen. They're really good.
Yeah, they are. I mean, you'd like to hope that they've been tested thus far. It'll be interesting to see how Lodi and Lakeside Lutheran fare in the playoffs here tonight in the first round. You'd hope that maybe both of those could win, and if that be the case, that would justify the strength of schedule of Columbus. Not that really is a hill of beans worth of difference. They don't really care because they just feel as though that they are a complete team from top to bottom. The offensive, defensive lines are good. There's quickness, there's speed, and they got a kid by the name of Brunel, Mike, that, you and I said on the break, we've been doing this a long time. He might be the best we've ever seen. And that's saying an awful lot because we've seen some good ones through the years, and this kid's only a junior. There's a lot of more chapters to be written. Wow, this kid is really, really good. And I don't know. I'm not a college scout by any stretch of the imagination, but I don't know how anybody, I'm not mentioning anybody in particular, some 30 miles to the south. You understand where I'm coming from? You get it? Yeah. This kid's really good, and he's a football player from the beginning to the end, and he's been that way from the first day he opened his eyes to the end of this ball game tonight. This kid is really, really good. Somebody's got to give this kid a chance at the next level. He's going to get it somewhere, and whoever gets him is going to be really glad he get him. Period.
Well, that's going to wrap it up here for us, and again, we'll be at it again next week. Level 2 action. Columbus will be hosting either Baldwin Woodville or Adams Friendship, and we'll have the game for you right here on Daily Dodge TV and simulcasting once again on 95.3 WBEV. And if all goes well, we'll be on the air around 6:45 with our John Deere pregame show. Kickoff next week is at 7. And so that is the plan for us right now. Columbus versus the TBA. And we hope you'll join us if you can't make it to Fireman's Park. We have to thank all of you for being with us tonight. 1,600 views on Daily Dodge TV, plus all of the radio listeners. We are so glad you could be with us tonight, and thank you very much for that. We want to thank Kyra back at the 95.3 studios for being our radio engineer tonight. Alex and Ninja and Ember were all here tonight, live in the press box, running the video side of it for us. Folks, thank you very much for that.
Man.
And we couldn't do this without them. And Tim Haldeman, always a pleasure. I'll see you next week.
Amen, brother. Thank you. It's a great pleasure.
All right, for that cast of thousands, this is Mike Tronson saying so long from Columbus High School and Fireman's Park. Once again, your final tonight on the John Deere Horicon Works scoreboard, Columbus 63, Altoona 6. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. This has been a Daily Dodge TV and 95.3 WBEV Sports presentation.
You're watching the Daily Dodge postgame show presented by John Deere.